Hey guys, Jamie here from Riot, and I am very pleased to say I'm here with the wonderful Diet Cig. Guys, welcome.
Hey, hi.
Alex and Noah, how are you guys?
Doing okay.
Welcome back to Manchester.
Thanks.
We kind of bumped into each other last night at the Flatliner show,
Yeah.
and you said that the Manchester show on your last run was your favourite show because, and I quote, everyone here is punk as fuck.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
It's true. When we were here last time, it was so fun, and everyone was like just so stoked, and we had a blast.
Yeah. I remember that show. That was a wild show. Everything kept breaking, but it was like, I don't know, it was just fun. It was one of those shows where like everything was going wrong, but everything was going right. Kind of a thing.
It was real
Yeah.
goofy. It was real like lo-fi punk, and like everyone was just like loving it. We were loving it, and it was just like, I don't
was
know,
fun.
I'll never forget it.
Hopefully you have better gear luck today.
Yeah.
Nice shit present shirt as well.
Thanks.
They
I had to
played
pick
last
one
night.
up. Yeah.
They are an excellent band.
Yeah, I
They
really
were.
like them.
You guys have just finished your first mainland Europe run as well, is that right? You've just been
Yeah.
with the Spook School as well, who are playing tonight. How was it? How was your first kind of tour in Europe?
It was awesome. It's just like a totally different experience than I was even expecting. I kind of went in not expecting anything, but I think the hardest thing was like the language barrier of just like trying to like, it's like everyone's speaking a different language, but everyone speaks a little bit English, so
Yeah,
it's been
everyone
okay.
speaks enough English, and like I would just like make jokes on stage, and like sometimes they would just go right over people's heads, and they were
Yeah.
like into the songs, and then like in between I'd like tell a joke or like say something goofy that happened to us, and they'd be like, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
gonna go into the next song. That wasn't everywhere, but like Germany, they're very serious there. They're just like
That
very
is Germany,
respectful, just calm. Like we will watch your show and absorb it. But then like we played in like Copenhagen, it was amazing. Everyone was jumping and yelling and like having a blast. So it was fun. It was just really different.
Yeah, I think the highlight for me, I just remembered, was we went to a casino in Switzerland.
Oh my god!
And
we went
I
to
won-
a Swiss casino.
I won some money.
for the first time.
For the first time I've ever
been to a
been
casino
yeah.
before.
I won 170 francs, and I started with 20, and then I was like, I can't spend these anywhere else but here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this. So I bought a bunch of drinks. It was great.
Nice.
It was really fun.
Judging by casino prices, that was probably about 3 drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not a lot.
I didn't buy any drinks there.
Favorite show of Europe?
I think Copenhagen
Yeah.
was the best. It was just such a young and lively crowd.
Nice.
Everyone was just having a blast, and people knew all the words.
In Paris. Paris was
Paris.
really good too. I was so excited because the first time we played Paris was about a year ago, and it was just like a one-off Europe date within like a UK tour, and it was like the kind of tour or kind of show where like 6 people were there, and like 2 of our friends from America happened to be in Paris, and it was so awkward because I was like, oh, I'm so stoked, and then they got there and like 6 people were there, and I was like, it's okay, like it's fun, and then like to kind of like come back and have like a lot of people be there and like know our new record, and like the bands we played with were really sick. Like it was so fun.
Nice. Yeah. Cool. And it's all in support of your debut album, Swear I'm Good at This, which came out a few months ago. So it's a great album. It's had a great reception. I kind of always ask people, were you nervous for it to come out, and are you happy with the way it's come out and the way it ended up?
Yeah, I think we were more like anxious.
Yeah,
I think
we were
just
like
excited.
stoked
Yeah.
to like, get it out. Like we were
Yeah.
putting singles out, and I was like, I just want to put the whole thing out because like we had such a hard time even picking singles because we loved it, all of the songs like so much, and it was definitely like we were anxious because we were just like, let's just do it, like let's give it to everyone. Like everyone's waited so long and like stood by us, like came and danced at our shows, like even when we only had like 7 songs. So we just wanted everyone to hear it.
No, but it's been exciting touring it because like you just go to a show and like people know all the words to it, and you're just like, holy moly, this hasn't even been out yet. I don't even know all the words to it yet. Like you guys know all the words. It's pretty cool.
Well, I'd say it's an album kind of like full of like youthful exuberance, but also it's quite vulnerable on songs like 16 and Apricots, which are great moments on the album. Do you feel like that's kind of at odds with the stereotypical kind of punk, macho, aggressive like thing? But it's very much a punk album. What kind of drew you to the punk scene in this kind of world, like DIY punk?
I feel like punk was just like really accessible at the time, and it was like I had gone to like punk DIY shows and been like, oh, I could do this. Like that looks really fun. Like, and I think we kind of were lucky to come up in a scene where like a time where punk, the idea of it was changing from this like macho thing to like whatever you want it to be. Like the punk and DIY ethos kind of like were more prominent in the definition of punk than like the sound being really harsh and like screaming and like very like masculine. And so I think we were drawn to punk by how like accessible it was and how like welcoming it was of like anyone of like any skill level or like any gender, and it was cool.
Like when we first started, the one thing that was kind of shitty was that it was just all dudes. It was a bunch of guys, and then like, you know, Alex kind of came in and wanted to start a band, and then like it's definitely helped like introduce a lot more feminine, like non-binary and transgender artists to be like, I'm gonna do this too. Like punk is accessible. This is fucking awesome, and it's been great. It's been such a cool experience.
I think the more we did it too, I think the more I found like other like non-cis male like musician friends and realized like, oh my gosh, like there's such a big community of awesome inspiring artists out there doing their thing. And like as we grew like in punk, it was like kind of we realized that the community is like so exciting and vibrant too.
Yeah. And with the album being so honest and like quite open, is it a bit of a kick in the teeth when you maybe get a little bit of backlash or some criticism which maybe is unfair?
I think it can be hard because it sometimes it feels like the criticism is criticizing like my feelings, even though I know it's, you know, it's okay if like someone doesn't like our music, it's not for everyone, but sometimes because our music is so vulnerable and especially the lyrics are so personal to me, like it can be kind of hard, like if someone like reading criticism about it, 'cause I'm like, what? Like these are my feelings. Like how could you say that? But I think I don't know. I feel like it's more than just like the press or the criticism or whatever. Like I think the response like we get from our fans and like the community we've built around like our music is so much more powerful than like any of like the criticism. Like, you know, I could read like one mean comment online, but then like there's like hundreds of other nice comments of like from people who I like really respect and admire. And so I think it's a lot of like choosing to like focus on the nice things, because if you focus on the bad stuff, you'll just kill yourself. Like it's like really, I don't know, it's tough.
Yeah, definitely. I always felt like if, you know, you must be doing something right if there's enough people wanting to say you're doing something wrong in a way, and like it's kind of a cheesy way to look at it, but I don't know. I just,
if you're famous, you got haters.
Yeah,
or something.
I don't know. It's like kind of like that, but like
so
I don't want to
horrible.
like say like we're not like famous or anything, but just like, you know, like we don't write music for the review. We write music for our fans and our friends, and like that's what we do. It's like you can write whatever you want to write about it. You can like us or not, but like that's on you. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I watched your Tiny Desk concert, NPR. How was that? It looked like it was a lot of fun.
It was wild. It was just so like.
It was surreal.
It was so fast. Like I just like remember just like you get there, you meet Bob, you come in, you're in this like NPR office, which is a giant office, and you like set
so
up.
much bigger than it looks.
It's
like
huge in there.
on the camera. Like it's like tiny desk in a giant office
Yeah.
full of people, and it was like
Yeah.
all the cool NPR people that like we read their articles and stuff, and we're just like, hello, sorry to interrupt your work day.
Yeah, so we're
Like,
carrying all this gear in right now. Yeah, but it was awesome. It was fun. It was such a like. It was just like such a cool opportunity to get, and just like we've watched so many bands like perform on it, and then you're like sitting there like about to like start, and you're like.
looking at
You're
the
like,
office
whoa,
people, and
like
you're
we're on the
like-
other side of this now. This is kind of cool.
I think
So-
I like had like an out of body experience. I was so anxious during it because I was like, I really want this to be good. Like I've been watching these for years. Like it's such an like exciting honor to like be like a part of it. And I was just like, this has to be perfect. And I was just like, okay. And like when it was done, like I watched it, I was like, I don't even know what that sounded like. Like
Yeah.
and like the day it came out, I was like so nervous because I was like, I don't even remember like how this sounded. Like I really hope it's good because like I was so nervous, and it ended up like coming out like really nice and really cool and like very fun, and it was great. It was like a good mix of like crazy anxiousness and like excitement of just like, I can't believe we're doing this.
It's so sick. I love those sessions. I've been watching them, like you said, for years, and it's really cool to see artists like kind of come out and then get bigger, and it's like a moment in people's careers when they do a Tiny Desk session.
Yeah.
It's almost like TV used to be like Letterman or whatever, and we have Jules Holland over here, which is like
Yeah.
a similar kind of thing. It's really great. Shout out NPR for that.
Yeah.
And your live show is notoriously very energetic. Have you got anything special planned tonight? We have to wait and see.
I guess you have to wait and see. Did you plan
Yeah.
anything? We haven't talked about it yet.
I think
Are you
every
skiing?
night there's something special,
Yeah.
whether we plan it or not. I think our live shows are so spontaneous that
Yeah.
like crazy stuff happens all the time in our live shows, but like we're never planning it. Like it's always just like this goofy thing, or like a weird, like a song turns into a weird version of itself that we only play once, or like I fall off the drums and end up doing this like really rock and roll style like rolling on the floor thing just because I'm like, I guess I gotta play off the fact that I just fell off the drums. And so I think we might have some special stuff in store.
So, yeah. Well, I look forward to it. It's going to be my first time seeing you, but
Cool.
I'm really looking forward to it. So, yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thank
being on
you.
Star Riot. If you like the video, if you like Diet Cig, most importantly, check out Swear I'm Good at This if you've not heard it before. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Star Riot, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys, for being here. Goodbye.
Bye.